In Angular, sending data from parent to child is pretty straightforward. But what if the child wants to send some data to the parent? For example, a button is clicked inside the child component. How does the parent know about it? So that's exactly what we will be covering and learning in this video. Hi Minasan, I'm your teacher and my name is Ruchi Pundora. In this video, we are going to learn about child to parent communication. In simple terms, how can we send the data from child to parent? So in the previous video, I talked about @input, and that allows data to come into child. Input decorator is helping child to receive data from parent. So similarly, we have output decorator. It helps the child to send data to the parent. Along with this output decorator, we need event emitter as well. And the combination of these two makes the child to parent communication possible. So in simple terms, in order to send the child's data to parent, the child emits an event and parent listens to it. So this was basically the definition. Now we will implement this and see how it is possible. So as you can see on the screen, we have app component, which is our parent component, and my student component, it is our child component. So now we know which component is child component and which component is parent component. And on the screen, you can see the message coming from the both components. Hi, I am app component is coming from your parent component. And my student works is coming from your child component, that is your student component. So now we need to send some data from child, correct? So we need to prepare the child to send some data. So let's go to the child component. So we are going to the TypeScript file of child component. See, I just mentioned in order to send child's data out, the child emits an event and parent listens to it. So it means I need to send an event out. We are clear on this? And earlier I mentioned one more thing. Output decorator helps to send data out. We are clear on this? So now let's combine these two things. @output notify parent. Notify parent is your event name is equal to new event emitter. We need an event emitter and the data type is string. So what is the meaning of this line? So we are using an event emitter to send the data, and the event name is notify parent, and because of this output decorator, the parent will be able to hear it. Now we have event emitter, and with the help of this we need to emit some data. Emit means send. So now let's go to the HTML file. Let's make a button and attach an event to this. Click and call a method called send data. So once we click on this button, this send data method will be called. Let's copy this method and implement this here. So what we want to do, when this button is clicked, I want to emit data. So this dot notify parent dot emit, and it's of type string, so you can type a string here, hello from child. Okay, so let's go back to the HTML file. Let's name this button save. So now understand what will happen if the user click on this button. So as you can see, a click event is associated with this. So once a user clicks the button, it will call this method called send data. And if you go to the TypeScript file and see send data method, you can see its implementation. Inside this, we are emitting data. And what message we are emitting? Hello from child. So with the help of event emitter, we are emitting the data. And with the help of the output decorator, it's helping the child so the parent can listen to this event. So now our child component is ready to send data out. Now we are going to parent component and make sure it's ready to listen to the child component. So now let's go to the parent component. See, we are sending an event. So we need to listen to that event. Okay. For event listening we use, yes, round brackets. We will write the name of the event we want to listen to. So we will write notify parent equal to. So basically we are doing the process of event binding here. So inside the double quote, I will write a method called receive data. Now this method is listening to an event. So we will write $event. So if you know what is event binding, this line will make sense to you. And if it doesn't and you want to learn it in depth, I have already made a video on it. I will link it in the description. So once it listens to an event, it calls this receive data, right? So we need to implement this method in the TypeScript file. So now copy this and create a method in TypeScript file. It's receiving a data of type any. So what we want to do, we want to store the message I'm getting from child component in a variable. So I need to create a variable. Message from child. Now let's keep it empty for now. Now what we want to do, we want to store the data in the message from child variable. This dot message from child, and let's store the whole thing. Now how would we know what is inside this message from child variable? So let's copy this variable and go to the HTML file and let's display it here. So for now, this message from child variable is empty, so it's nothing in here. So once I click this save button, you can see the value of message from child is changed to hello from child. And how is that even possible? So let's go step by step. First, we will go to the child component. See, we have binded the click event to this button. And once we click this button, this method will be called send data. Now let's go to its implementation. What this send data is doing? It's emitting an event. And the value of this event is hello from child. If you hover on emit, it says emits an event containing a given value. It means it emits an event and that event contains a value. And in that case, that is hello from child. And we are sending this event with the help of this event emitter, that is your notify parent. And this output decorator is helping us to send the data out of the child component so that parent can hear it. Now let's go to the parent, go to its HTML file. As you can see, once child emits an event, it listens to this event and call this method. An event is passed here. So the data is inside this event. So now let's see the implementation of this receive data. Inside this receive data, we have stored the value in a variable called message from child, and we have printed this value on UI with the help of interpolation. And that's how we are able to see the current value of message from child. So if I refresh, the value will be gone because it is now back to being empty. If you can see, the default value is empty. Once the student hit this save button, the value will be changed to data, which is hello from child, and that is coming from your correct child component. And that's how a parent receives the data from the child. I know it's a bit complicated and it's hard to understand, but if you practice, this will come easy to you. So this is it for this video. If you guys have any question, feel free to ask me in the comment section. So that's it. See you guys later. Peace out.